So extrapolate and apply is that what you're hitting at of Phyllis? Like I'm getting compliments of Matt. I just know that Jay Phillips. I think he's a kid. I don't know, but it's like I don't care when this goes back to like I don't view people. I don't. I think it's what people don't understand. Like I don't know how other people think. How am I supposed to know how you think a person that's enemy? No, enemies. That's an empowering statement. I'll never use the word. Like I don't view anything out there as my enemy because any attempt to be my enemy is a futile joke in the end. In the end, and in the end, it don't matter. Like, regardless, whatever. Like, I'm not limited to a construct. Maybe I'm crazy. But that's my kind of deal with the word enemy. It's like it's empowering to futile attempts. So I hadn't phrased this, but I view it more as interfering pawns, just like, it's like anything in the way is just a pawn. It's just it's a pawn of control in the way. It's like, that's not an enemy. An enemy is something that is an actual threat to you. A pawn of control is just something temporarily in the way that will inevitably be removed. No if and buts. No if and or buts. There's no way around it. Or you don't exist, I would say. You know what I'm saying? If the pawns aren't removed, then you start questioning, like, do I actually exist? But no, they're not enemies. And I said, because whatever's with me, like, I'm not picking on Jay Phillips. Like, he just credited this, no attack, brother. Just credited this ghost app, like, quickly, or he just said, well, I don't know. Like, and I think if he's a teenager, that would be it. Like, maybe he didn't have much funds from it. Whatever I have is either following me or attached to me, because I've done this too much. I just went driving this time, and it's like it got in the head reds like really hot. It's done that more than did that today early in the house, but it got in the reds like boom, 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 and gave me like 3 words really quickly, like the fastest ever been probably. And sometimes after I open the app, I notice it's like, are they waiting? The words will come off quicker before they die down, but these were like, I think 4, maybe 5. It was 4, like, doom, 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 doom. And then maybe the 5th one was a little bit slower, but it was the loudest noise I ever heard. And I definitely think I heard a familiar voice. Definitely. The female voices, the male voices all sound like they're coming from caves. So, so like, are these like reptilians speaking from caves? But they do. They have an echo that sounds like they're coming from actual caves. And the few female voices I've heard, one was connected to Betty, and then the other one was one it sounded like it was saying my name, and it sounded familiar, and it was nothing wrong with it. Not it's of course not precision to the actual voice I would hear in person, but it had a tone. But I ain't gonna make too much of that. But I don't know who said her and Betty, but like I don't pay attention to voices too much because unless I'm driving and so my concern is like, yeah, maybe I should do like feeling, just say high five vibes, only high vibing whatever entities. But if someone like, if a demon is like, if a demon's exhausted and say, man, I've had this shit, I'm going to turn on these motherfuckers. I'm not going to tell it not tell me some truth. That might be a foolish statement of mine, but like whatever, any entity, I'm requesting truth only. I hope that's a valid perspective, but so, and I can't say it 10,000 times, and I don't know if this ain't some silly little joke, but I would never do what I'm doing now if it wasn't from someone, someone sincere, just like, what I'm saying? Just sincere, like, not more than, what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Just, I wouldn't, this is silly little childish shit, but then I have to realize, read the description, it's the same technology, same approach, same, same instrument to gather the energy that they use in the shows that so many people watch. So there's no reason to like dismiss it reflexively, completely, and just not give no credence. But I don't know what I'm doing. I'm starting to feel silly as shit. But I haven't heard necessarily a negative or like a mean sounding female voice, but the male voices are just, they have, they're not, and they're saying this, they seem to be toning down when I do catch them, but they all have echo. All the male voices have, and even if it's a male, just like beast type voices, I would say. And I'm not cringing and like that now. They seem to be toning down, but they have an echo. And the female voices you don't have any problem with them. They sound like they have some kind of distance to them. And of course, I got the cheapest 4G phone there is, like in the store. I think. I mean, I got a really cheap 4G phone. I don't need 5G, but I need some better, a little more processing power. That's my camera, so that's why I don't film my face. I mean, I'm sorry if people think that's what I mean. I got one video that looks kind of like me, but like, my God, I mean, look, the lights, it smushes all lights. Just takes light and like flatlines it. Oh, that's where I started. I don't like filming my face anyways. What's my face? Well, I mean, why would you see my fucking face? But here we go. Y'all shut up, because people have to endure this in time, and time is an enduring process, isn't it? Oh, okay. But I don't want to think of it, but yes, I think I heard familiar voice, and I'm not asking for me because maybe there is immediate feedback, and just like Melissa, then it's not going to show up in my comments anyways. Maybe that's what's going on, and that's probably it. Maybe you never know. It always sucks. Oh yeah, this is a place where this is the worst place I saw people move. The last time I came here, like people were just like out here in the park, and someone was walking like way over there to nothing, just way over there to nothing, and just jerked back. It's like this is with the back and forth motions. This is the worst in a single event situation I've had so far on Earth. It's like, what are y'all doing? And the thing, I don't need any prompt about importance. I'm not here to be important or special. I need to be recognized by one entity. That's all I require.